Dara Essien, and I am super excited because today is my first time ever to film a YouTube video. The motivation came a long time ago, I think a year ago, and I'm just starting today. Very weird, but I have a lot of things to talk about on YouTube, so I decided to start off with this YouTube video. And today's video is about the knowledge I acquired in Croatia, and that is last month. Last trip to Venice, and from Venice we had a 6 hours drive down to Croatia. So there's this idea that I had that every European countries, oh my god, they're the best. I know even when the economy is bad, they're the best in everything when it comes to integration, immigration, refugees. I mean, they accept people. I knew that there was a bad aspect of it, but I did not acquire the knowledge to know how deep it was. So my trip into Croatia taught me a lot of things. Okay, that is why I'm sitting right here filming this video for you guys. So the knowledge I acquired in Croatia was not good. It was not good at all. I mean, yeah, of course, it was good to know something like that, but who would bring the change is what I'm talking about. On the fourth day, this third day in Croatia, we stayed on an island. It was, I can't remember the name of the island we stayed. It was weird name, so I didn't take that in mind. So we stayed on an island. It was so cold, and we spent our days in a villa, and it was great. And I celebrated my birthday on this class trip, so it was a nice time. Them girls, my friends, they threw a party for me, and it was great. So on the third day in Croatia, we went to Zagreb, the capital city of Croatia. Sorry if I look down a lot, that is because I put down some notes on my laptop and I am just having a glimpse of what's there. So on our third day in Croatia, we went to the capital city of Croatia, which is Zagreb, and it was known as Agram, but now it is called Zagreb. There we had a city tour, and a Croatian woman was just there telling us about the city of Zagreb and the war and blah blah blah. I wasn't really paying attention to all of that because I was so tired. The night before was my birthday, so I went to bed late, and I woke up early just to go on this trip to Zagreb, and I was just tired. I wasn't ready for the city tour. We were just walking for like an hour and 30 minutes, and I was super tired. So I wasn't listening to anything she was saying, and of course I was listening to what she was saying, but I wasn't that interested. So after the city tour, after looking around the city, it was a very beautiful city, no doubt. After the city tour, we had a meeting with a refugee organization. I mean, these people are responsible for the welfare of the refugee in Croatia. Our teachers told us that on our way to this place, like we're having like a meeting with these two women. They work in this organization to help refugees in Croatia. So we're like, okay, cool, let's see what they have for us. Let's see how the situation is here. They started the presentation, and thank God the presentation was in English, but it could have been in German as well. Who cares? I speak German as well. One of the women, she was from Italy, and the other was a Croatian woman. They were great people. They told us a lot of things that we did not know. For example, that nearly 4.2 million Croatians are living out of Croatia. They migrate to another European countries like Germany, Italy, Spain, etc. More than 4.2 million. And that is a lot of citizens migrating out of their country. That is because they're not well paid. Professionals like doctors, lawyers are not well paid. And I was so surprised. I was like, what? Doctors of all professions, they're not well paid? That was weird to hear. And I asked why. They don't even know. So the thing is, the Croatian citizen, they study in their country, and then after studying, they just migrate out of the country into another European country, and then they start working there. So it was very weird. I mean, doctors were lacking. I also asked question like, is it that doctors are lacking, or nobody in Croatia studying medicine or something like that? They're like, no, they're not well paid. That's why they migrate out of the country to other European countries, where their profession can be recognized. So that was what knowledge I also got. Secondly, the knowledge I got that really struck me was the one of the refugees. Whew, it was sad. It was so saddened that there is something like that actually going on. I mean, it's everywhere, but I don't know why it really struck me, so I decided to talk about it. The refugees find it difficult to cross the Bosnia Croatian border into Croatia because of Croatian police brutality, and I find that really weird. I mean, it can be difficult to cross into another country. I mean, it can be difficult, but why are the police mishandling the refugees is what I do not understand. I mean, they can just send them back to where they're coming from, or they just allow them to come into the country. I know they're carrying out orders, but why is the government doing that to the people is what I do not understand. I can remember vividly, on the island we were staying, people were looking at me in a very weird manner. They were like, who's this girl? A colored skin girl, brown skin girl. Hey, have you guys heard that song from Beyonce and Wizkid and some other two people, Blue Ivy and the other name I've forgotten? Brown skin girl, her skin just like pearls. Okay, anyway, they were just looking at me in a very weird way, and I did not appreciate that. That is to tell you that immigrants are not welcome in Croatia. You guys are not welcome there. Croatia is not a multicultural country. No, they just believe Catholic, just Catholic, and Christian country, just us, we, the Christians, and that was. I didn't feel any energy in this country. Really, it was a nice place, no doubt, but there was no energy of another culture. It's not a multicultural country. And why is that so? Is because they do not allow any other person to migrate into the country, which I find very bad. As a Christian country, we should have the heart of love. We should have the heart of love to spread this love abroad, not just within us, but through every other race in the world. And the Croatian, they do not have this love. Sorry to say, you guys don't have the love of God. Because if you do, you would accept the refugees into the country. So this organization, they work for this case, and we asked them how successful are they in working for the refugees. I mean, trying to like let them into the country and defend them for their right in Croatia, blah blah blah. So the progress is not that much. In fact, they were even like pleading with us, the other European citizens. They were pleading with us to help demonstrate and to help the refugees come into Croatia very easily. And you know what, it's very saddening. Even when the refugees finally get into the country, I mean into Croatia, stay illegally for like 2 years before their legal document will be ready for them to work in Croatia and also to school there. Their children are not even allowed to school until this paper is ready, and it takes about like 2 years before this important documents will be ready for them to start working and to start schooling. And that is a total waste of time for someone that has dreams, that has goal to fight for and to strive for. I find that very bad as well. So, and another thing is where they could stay, shelter. That is also very difficult for the refugees in Croatia, because people that have houses in Croatia, they do not want to give out those houses to the refugees because they're scared that the government will not pay them their rent. I find that bad as well, sorry. And up till date, there is no solution for that. So those organization that did the presentation on refugees also tells us that this is one of the things they're fighting for in Croatia. and for the refugees. So yeah, but altogether my stay in Croatia and in Venice was great. You know, I was just a visitor there. I do not live there. I live in Germany, and in Berlin to be precise. And in Germany here it is perfect. It's not that perfect, but it is okay. I mean, it's a multicultural country and people love each other. And of course, there are minority of people who do not welcome other culture, but it's okay. We live with it. It's fine. So as far as you do not step on anyone's toe, you're free to live in Germany. And we are all tolerant people. We tolerate any culture, we tolerate any tradition, and we welcome them as our own. So I have been talking for a long time, so that will be the end of this video. And yeah, if you like this video and the information I passed to you guys, I need you to click the subscribe button and notification bell just in case I post another video. And do not forget to like this video and to comment. I need positive feedbacks because this is my first time of ever like filming a YouTube video, and I need critics on how to do better so I can grow as well. And yeah, and that will be all. God bless you all. Bye.